Yeah, I don't need a bug out plan. I'll be fine. I think the worst thing I have to deal with is like, I don't know, like a blackout occasionally. I will never leave my home. Look, I got all my stuff here. Why would I ever want to leave my home? Hey everyone, Morgan here. Listen, I understand that you don't want to leave your home, okay? You have all your stuff here. You got your food, you got your water, you got your comfort. You got all your stuff. Why would you ever want to leave your home? I mean, these days, I feel like I don't want to even leave my home just on an everyday basis, let alone be forced from it for an emergency or disaster, right? The emergency or disaster is not something that is forcing you from your home immediately. Then great, stay at home. Nobody's telling you to leave. However, people get confused when they hear bugging out. I'm going to throw on my Becky back and I'm going to run off into the woods. Ah! No, that's not what we're talking about, okay? We are talking about evacuations. We're talking about bugging out. Now, of course, yes, lots of preppers do talk about bugging out in the sense of you're going to put on your backpack and go be a lone wolf in the woods. I'm not one of those preppers. Okay, so let's talk about the reality of bugging out. The fire that I showed at the beginning of this video is happening right now at the time of this video. People are literally being forced from their homes, not because they want to, because they have to. Listen, the definition of bugging out is evacuating from a dangerous situation. That's it. And that dangerous situation could actually be just your home. It could be your city. It could be your county. It could be your state. I mean, there's lots of reasons why you may need to evacuate a certain area, your home, whatever. And so when we're talking about bugging out, you need to have a plan. Grabbing random things from your house and expecting that to be a plan is not a plan. First of all, I do recommend having some sort of bug out bag. You don't have to have a bag, an actual bag. Like you can have a travel suitcase, you can have a wagon, you can have buckets, whatever. I like to have a bag because if I ever did have to abandon my car, which by the way, there have been situations even in California where people have abandoned their cars. So I have this handy dandy bug out bag and maybe I have a few extra things in my car. A case of water. Just imagine this is a full case of water. Maybe I'm going to take a bucket of food that I've packed like freeze-dried or dehydrated or canned foods inside this, and this is like my go bucket, right? But I also have stuff in here. I have a little bit of food, a little bit of water, a little bit of stuff in here so that if I have to abandon the case of water or the bucket of food, I can if I have to, right? And I can have stuff in here. Notice this bag isn't full either. So if I ever wanted to open up that bucket or that case of water and throw that extra stuff in here as I take it, that's great. Maybe I'll also want to take a gas mask or two, especially for fires. A gas mask is something that you may seriously want. Inhaling all of that smoke is definitely not recommended. Getting a gas mask for every person in your household, highly, highly, highly recommended. Maybe you're going to want to take an extra first aid kit or extra over-the-counter medications. Maybe you'll want to take your Jace case along with those over-the-counter medications. Maybe you'll want to take some sort of power adapter or something. You are in your car, so you may be able to plug stuff in, but this is always nice to have some extra power, right? Maybe you'll want to take some water purification option. This is a grail. I love these. These are great for me and my kids, my whole family. But any water purification options. So if in case you run out of that water, right, you can just go to a nearby lake or river and scoop it up. There you go. Maybe you'll want to take a little cook set with a pot so that you can boil water, cook food, that kind of thing. Of course, a lot of that could be in your bug out bag as well. You can have flashlights and all these things in your bug out bag, or I like to call it a bunch, because this is good for 72 hours, but it's also good for an extended period of time as well. It's a bug out, never coming home bag is what I like to call it. So anyway, my point is you can have redundancies. As you're packing your car and you're grabbing these things, you have your important documents in here. You have some food and water. You have, maybe you have a tent that you're able to throw in the car. But you have all of these things ready to go. But okay, let's stop talking about stuff for a second. Let's talk about the actual plans. Where are you going to go? What routes are you going to take? is going to take you in? Where are you going? Even if it doesn't destroy your home, it can destroy communities. You know what I'm saying? So we need plans of action of what we are going to do, and how long can I be at that place, right? Am I going to my relatives? Am I going to my friends? Am I just going to try to go to the next town or state over or whatever and hang out there for a while? Where are you going to hang out? Are you going to go tent camping for a while? Is it the middle of winter and it's going to be really tough? What are you doing? What is your plan? This is your plan, right? What kind of communication do you have? We have our cell phones, of course, but more often than not, especially in emergency situations, those cell towers may not be either, they may be down, or they may be totally backed up because everybody is trying to call, text, or reach internet, so it's bogging down the cell towers. There's so many reasons why you want alternative communication. Listen, I want to give you the best advantage possible. That's why I want you to have these bug out plans, okay? And I have a whole guide at my website for free that you can go look at and make your plan today, okay? Don't wait for something bad to happen. Don't wait for something to force you out of your home. Make the plan today, this week, this month. Make the plan. Sit down with your family and make the plan. Our first line of defense is bugging in, staying here, because this is where all of our stuff and comfort and everything is, right? But you must have a plan to evacuate because of exact situations like this and many others that have come, will come. You just don't know what's going to force you out. I've heard all kinds of stories from a train derailment that had chemical spills on it, forced them out of their home. Sure, some of these things may only force you out of your home for a few hours, and your home is fine. You can go back later. Yay! If you never use that bug out plan, fantastic, right? It's great that we actually never use our preps, right? A lot of people are like, I'm so sad I never use my preps. Well, I use a lot of my preps in every day, camping, that kind of thing. And I'm just prepping as my life, basically. I have my own herbal remedies down there, these kinds of things. I prep lots of things and I use lots of these things. But there are other certain things that are very dedicated to certain emergencies, tasks, that kind of thing. But don't be sad that you're not using your plans or using your preps. Keep it all up to date. Practice with your gear. So if something were to happen, you're prepared and you're ready to handle it because you have your plans. And remember, those plans can always change. Having the plans doesn't mean that you're like, oh, well, this is exactly what we have to do. Sometimes things do change. And in the plans, you're going to be giving yourself contingencies. You're going to say, okay, here's plan A. If that doesn't work, here's plan B, C, and D. You can make as many plans as you want. And within those plans, you can have room to adapt and adjust and overcome because you've made those plans. I don't know if I've made it clear, but I just want you guys to be prepared. And I want you to ask any questions in the comments. If you have a bug out plan, press the like button. If you don't have a bug out plan, but you're planning on making one, press the like button. If you have any questions or anything, please do leave a comment down below, or any advice for anyone, please do leave a comment down below. If you've been in a situation in which you've had to evacuate, I really want to hear your tips. Conquer tomorrow by preparing today. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Bye.